Hey all and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon.TV comms. You've had a bit of Cooking Master Boy this week. Now it's time for us to finish off the first season of Food Wars, Shogeki no Soma. We have episodes 23, 24, and 25, with 25 being the second plate, the first episode of Season 2. So I'm excited to see how things end here and how they'll begin in the next season. Are you ready, Volk?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm looking forward to seeing how this concludes, considering we've got the Curry Master coming out in full force.
Yeah, boy. Alright, guys, if you need help syncing our audio to your copy of the media, which we can't provide, copyright, blah, 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 check the video description. There's syncing instructions and also unique metadata for each video so you can find them more easily. Here we go. Episode 23 of Food Wars in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Koki. We're slap bang in the second half of the autumn selection, I believe.
Yes, and there's a lot of zeros going around, if I remember rightly.
Oh, it's just like being back in school.
Yes, not quite Noctis is going to serve up the dish fit for a king.
I still think he's not All Might, really. Okay, we've got some lobsters here.
Yeah, he became a completely different person when he put on the bandana, but he seems to have taken the bandana off, so he's back to his usual self.
Huh. Was it some kind of roux? Like R-O-U-E? I don't actually know how to spell it.
I'm pretty sure it's just R-U-E.
Okay. Well, at least it wasn't as bad as Egoraptor not knowing how to spell the.
That's fair enough. There's also... Lobster curry is not something I've ever seen before, like, in anime or anything, so... An interesting take.
Also, just to be fair, it was you, as in the sheep, they didn't know how to spell.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh god, that bitch is hungry. She needs to tell, so feed her inches and feed her well.
And before, it's just like, well, I can't give a 0 to this. 1.
Oh, are we going to be, like, in for a new OP, like, moments after this?
I would imagine so, because it's the opening for this one kind of goes about the conflict between Soma and the curry chef, so I imagine they'll come out with something slightly different for the second season, potentially.
Okay. So was it side B that, we dealt with in the previous episodes and now we're on the A side, or is it the other way around?
I believe it was side B we dealt with first, and now we're on the A side.
Okay. I like how you can see each character's specialty, like, next to them in the opening.
Yep, it is very, very good.
Well, we're aging, help us! Help us!
Oh no, I've become Dio!
Yeah, they scroll off screen and they're, like, ancient at that point.
Getting into knife fights in the kitchen!
Oh, I'm gonna kill you with my giant fork! He has a curry lightsaber. Wanna put the whole world in a dish of curry roll?
Well, I mean, you'll get all the taste of the world in there, so
Aww.
I suppose it works in one sense.
Indeed. Alright, let's see what the score is for this lobster curry.
I'm banking on something along the lines of an 85.
Okay, so Group A, not Side A. It's not a fucking disc, Tom. Come on. Oh!
Although, given that reaction, I'm feeling like maybe slightly more than an 85 might be warranted. Oh yes, lobster is indigenous to the rainforest.
Ooh.
Cognac.
Very, very rich flavours then, I suppose.
Oh yes, that's why this lobster tastes like oak. I literally cooked Napoleon into this dish. I brought it back from the dead and served him up.
Or wouldn't it have been easier to, like, resurrect his horse? No. To get the real flavour, you need to have Napoleon riding on a lobster.
So what do you take us for? Tesco's? We don't use horse meat. We're going with Napoleon, damn it!
Oh, just like M&S would do, Marks and Sparks.
This isn't just Napoleon. This is pan-seared Napoleon served with a side of fish broth. I found him in a Cambodian drainpipe.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. Just thinking back to Spider-Man again with that one.
There must be a secret in there. I'll give you 5.
Blindfold yourself.
Oh. Oh!
Oh no, he's gone full Bakugo! I'm going to inject this directly into your veins.
Does this form some sort of radical chemistry inside the dish, perhaps? Oh, you will. You will.
And you'll be slurping something else afterwards, if you know what I mean.
I'm talking about my cock!
It looks a bit like Orochimaru. It's like I'm about to summon a giant snake to devour your ass. And now he looks like Alucard from Hellsing. He's like cycling through characters here.
I'm gonna run out of animes if you don't squirt this in your mouth. Hurry up. Lobster.
I'm banking on one person literally just injecting it straight into them goddamn cells.
Oh, let me lick you out, lobster, and you rise, you're inside me now.
I'm amazed that one drop of that stuff causes such a huge reaction.
Well, of course, it's LSD.
MSG, I think you'll find.
Oh my god.
Although LSD could also be just as likely.
Well, rip Outlaw Star, I suppose. Shame that they all died in space and now there's no one to give the scores.
93! Oh, impressive.
I think Soma can get that. He can get at least a 92.
I reckon Soma will probably get like a 94 or a 95. I reckon Akira may possibly edge him out of a 96. Although I could be wrong, somebody here might score the first 100.
Well, as long as Soma's in the top 4, that's all that matters. Okay, so they've known each other since they were little kids. That's interesting.
Although it's cool that we're getting some actual insight into Ryo's true character, I would say. Or like his true cooking spirit.
He did seem very one-note at first, so yeah, I agree.
I'm going back to sleep.
But I know what I'm doing after we're done with comms, though.
How dare you ambush me with tasty lobster?
She's just gonna be thinking about that dick all night now.
So whose dish is this? Ah, of course! It's Miss Breasts herself.
Meat. Alright, got a bit of soy sauce in there.
And I'm not just talking about what's in the bowl.
Heyo.
And before it's just literally meat jelly. This is already looking like it could be a promising high 80s, lowish 90s as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to beat Ryu's.
Ah, yes, the delinquent hairstyle hype man with his fucking tween mustache.
I will say, looking at it is getting me a bit hungry as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely leap through my screen and attempt to eat that and fail miserably.
No, just go head first through your monitor. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's not how physics work.
Are you having a heart attack?
No. Meat! Wow, she's thick.
I'm trying to present my dish, but the clap on my breast is alerting all the judges. Keep it simple, but use the best ingredients.
For those of you not in the know, oyster sauce is usually used as a substitute for salt, since you don't really use salt and oyster sauce together. It just depends if you want that slightly fishy note in there.
Okay.
It always comes back to the rice.
The dishes are getting really complex now, so I apologise if we're just drinking it in, so to speak.
It's a feedback loop for Flavor Town!
Yeah, you gotta pace yourselves here.
No! I need this for my breast to grow larger than hers! There's no way I'll be topped! Ah, character development, clear as day.
Indeed.
Et tu, soup spoon.
Just reminds me of that dude from One Punch Man with the rapier.
Is this in the season 2, or is this in season 1 and I've just forgotten?
He was in season 1. He had the tomboy attack, where it curls up and just springs. Oh. Okay. My god. Oh, wow. Second place. Not bad.
In 86.
I told you it wouldn't reach 90. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Oh. Aww.
Ah, you oblivious piece of shit.
We all need our own hype man in life.
As I thank God, we've gone through all the scrubs and now there's some actual competition.
Well, there are only 2 episodes left in season 1. I guess I do have to kind of zip zoppity bop through all the dishes and whatnot.
Oh, do not let appearances fool you, good sir.
If the dish looks simple, then it's all in the flavourings. If the dish looks complex, then I guess it's still in the flavourings, all the preparation.
Natto and dal, very daring. I can't remember exactly what natto is, but it's meant to be a fermented something or other. It might be like fermented soybeans or something like that. Hold on, let me look this up.
No, I'm looking it up. Traditional Japanese food made from soybeans fermented with Bacillus subtilis var natto. Some eat it as a breakfast food, served with soy sauce, karashi mustard, and Japanese bunching onion. It may be an acquired taste because of its powerful smell, strong flavour, and sticky, slimy texture.
Yep, that sounds like natto, alright. The only reason I know about natto is because it appeared in an episode of Dragon Maid.
Oh. A lot of alcohol being used here.
Ah, she had something prepared weeks in the making.
Ah, there you go, it's sticky.
Breaking out the Excel charts now. You know they mean business. Ah yes, the fermentation queen, this one. I do love me a bit of green onion garnish, not gonna lie.
I'll let you know when I get back to vegetables. A lot of cheesecake in this one.
Yeah, there is a very gratuitous amount of cheese in this cake.
Oh, a draw. Okay.
Dual 86s. Ooh. A very dangerous position, because if one person comes out, you're being knocked down 2 places, effectively.
Oh, did she think she could have done better? Don't worry, he's here to tell you that you can always do better next time, and I guess you did fine this time.
Alright, who's up next? Oh, yes, it's this dude! We finally get to see something like his actual food get presented. I think he's the smoking specialist? Although that might be somebody else I'm thinking of. They look so cute, yet.
Okay, I got a bit of udon, got some cumin in there. I'm not sure if this is the dude from Polar Star. I'm kind of confused.
No, it has to be. He looks exactly like him.
Alright, let's get some taste in here.
Yeah, they're watching intently. They know their boy is up. Yep, that shy guy from the before. Suddenly, he's in a whole other element.
He's blossoming, as it were.
Oh no, this is his true latent power. Shut up, we're eating!
Ooh, bit of poached egg. Always good. Mashed potatoes, very daring. And milk. Oh my god! Damn, that is a luxurious dish.
Potatoes and French and the cream is what you'll usually find in a lot of cream-off soups as well, usually. Some just tend to use the cream, but a lot of people tend to use the potato as well to bulk it out, which is why you get stuff like leek and potato soup. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the dude who specializes in smoking. I think that's the guy with the hair over his eyes that I'm thinking of. I'm not sure what this guy's specialty is meant to be.
Jesus Christ.
Jotaro-kun.
Okay.
Words flying across the screen. You know it must be high scores. Ah, so he's like a food historian of sorts then. The Professor of Taste! Love it!
Oh my god.
88! My boy! Well done, Murray.
Aw.
But how long will it last?
How long indeed.
I mean, Zenji has made a huge case for himself. I mean, he has beaten out everyone except not Noctis, not All Might. The power of fragrance. Egg combined with meat in perfect harmony.
I've been looking up Marai's specialty, and I can't really find anything here, but his alias is the Walking Flavor Dictionary. Oh, Food Forte researched food.
Yeah, he's literally the food historian, and the professor of taste. So this is the smoking specialist, who is Shun Ibusaki.
Whoa, Nelly!
So this is a specialty I mistook earlier, so we finally get to see what he can do as well.
Really great use of spices in this episode, which I guess is fitting.
Well, curry is naturally a heavily spiced dish, so it's not surprising that there's a heavy emphasis on them.
My eyes may be covered, but my heart and ears are open, always ready to divine new, intense flavours.
Rumor has it he removed his own eyes to enhance his sense of smell.
That's the way to do it, I guess.
I'm not entirely sure. This may beat out Zenji Murray's dish, possibly. Maybe only by like a point or something like that.
Smoked salt. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, that's not entirely unusual.
They're working with magics I can't even fathom at this point.
He is a smoke wizard.
Okay. What? Oh,
Oh,
no!
you got the same score!
Oh, no.
That's gonna create some problems if anybody scores in the 90s, and you just know that Soma and Akira are gonna make a point.
Oh, yeah, they're still to go, so I guess they're going to be next time at this rate.
Although it's great to finally see those two characters actually present a dish that we can actually see and experience.
Very much so, mate. I guess with the end of the first season, they had to place all the cards on the table.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit of everyone else, but those are like really the only two, besides the two hype men, that are kind of shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, the two ties will have to be put to judgment, I guess.
I'm not so sure. I reckon if there's anyone that's going to break up and shake up a couple of ties, it's going to be these two gents over here. But we're going to have to wait until the next episode to see that happen by the looks of it.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go. The showdown is going to happen.
Yeah, there might be a stinger, so let's just watch through this just to be safe.
Well, we can kind of reflect on the episode as a whole then for now then, I suppose. So, what did you think of all that then?
It took me a while to get back into the flow of Food Wars after Cooking Master Boy's slower pace, but we saw a delightful bevy of very rich dishes in this one. Maori got to go and present his dish, or Marui, however you pronounce it, and also the Prince of Smoke, he got to strut his stuff as well. So it's just nice seeing all the side characters finally get their time in the sun. You know, Mito, she always had a high place in the Food Wars standings, but the purple-haired girl or the red-haired girl, not so much.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, like, the last few episodes in particular has just been sort of to take all the characters that haven't really been showcased proper, but have had a presence in the anime to kind of finally be brought to the front and sort of get everyone's specialties nailed down. And maybe they'll work something into that in the second season. I think there's a third season as well, so whether that evolves further still, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm just hella glad we got to see something from those are two dudes, because they were the ones that were most shrouded in mystery. Like, Marui was one of those ones that were just, he seemed constantly exhausted. It seemed like he was just going to be destroyed from within.
Yeah.
Even a slightest hint of work. And Shun was always one that was just kind of quiet and in the background. You know, he obviously knew his food, but we never really saw much of him. And obviously Ryo coming in, getting full advantage of his alternate personality with the headband as well, and making a really stonking dish as well, that is to say. And apparently Akira is a ninja. He is the curry ninja. But yeah, I have to say, very, very solid episode. Very much liked it.
What? So they go way back then, Jesus. Huh. Looks like a souffle of sorts.
Ah, it is a lid. Oh, it's a non-bread lid. Interesting.
Just showing off at this point.
Oh, I love it. I love how he even made a dish for Soma specifically.
That sound.
That is a satisfying crunch. Oh god! What have you done? You've opened Pandora's box!
Oh, okay, close the video. Ooh, very nearly got spoiled there. But yeah, that was episode 23, and now we're on to the 24th and final episode of Season 1. So, what exactly is Soma going up against here? Fragrances and spices, the likes of which we've never encountered in Food Wars before.
Well, it's gonna be a season finale. I'm expecting big things of it. The show has been very, very solid throughout. I'm expecting a banger of a finale to close things out with.
Indeed, mate. Here we go. Episode 24 of Food Wars in 3, 2, 1. What you got for a spice, man? Another flashback? Yay! You'll never beat me. You are tiny and I am large.
My muscles are much more defined than yours. Oh yeah, constantly bringing up his losing streak.
Keep training. Maybe you'll lose to me again one day. Ha ha ha, Dad, you're so funny.
I will give you the privilege of losing to me for a 491st time.
Yeah, not great. Not great. And my dishes will always be worse than yours, Soma, so suck it. You can't even lose correctly to me.
So not only can he create better dishes than Soma, he can also create worse dishes than Soma. He can't win either way, can he?
Alright, so what are we expecting from this episode, mate? Obviously it's going to revolve around Soma and Akira, was it, the spice dude?
Yep, that is correct. I am expecting, like, that to take up just 2/3 of the episode in general.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, maybe the last third will be sort of setting up the main parts of the tournament. Because we have to remember, this is a preliminary to go to the main tournament.
Yikes.
I am one with the deer.
Here's a question for you, though. Who do you think is going to be sent out of the tournament?
Oh, well, considering that we are under the impression that Soma and Akira are the last two to go up, so it's probably going to be Soma, Akira, Ryo, and then we're going to have a tie between Marui and Ibusaki. And they'll have to decide which of those two, between the Prince of Smoke and the Professor of Taste, will go through.
Personally, I would like Marui to go through, but I guess we'll see. What about the girls, though?
Well, we've already handled all those, haven't we? That was all done on...
They drew as well, mate.
Oh yeah, that's true. Although I'm not entirely sure if we're going to see more of them in Side A, but... well, Side B, rather. This is Side A that we're talking about here, and I believe we've only got the last two competitors coming up now. Ah yes, just a reminder that Megumi passed the prelims as well.
Now we have this dude. We have her. And her. Watch out for her. She's going to be a big threat in Season 2, I bet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what else Alice pulls out, considering she's like the mad scientist cook.
I'm watching you, Soma. I'm expecting good things.
But first, Fragrance Bomb!
Ah! The Banquet of Warriors. What a tie-up for the final episode of the season. Alright, so we've got a bit of fish curry here. Are you a favourite of that, Volk, or is it one of your favourites to say words correctly?
I've had fish curry once or twice, so I don't think I can give like a huge opinion of it. From what I've tried so far, it's actually rather nice. I've had fish with Thai green curry at one point, which I made myself, and then there was a restaurant that was serving up just like a more traditional fish curry that was also pretty damn good.
Okay.
So we're 2 for 2 so far, but who knows? If I find another one later down the line, I'll probably take advantage as well.
So it's cooked in a way that all the fragrance hits you at once and then you get the taste.
Yep.
What's in there? What's hidden?
Plus Ultra!
Never heard of holy basil before.
Me neither. Hold on, let me look this up.
Sounds like a censored swear from Fawlty Towers.
It really does. Holy basil, commonly known as holy basil, tulsi or tulsi, is an aromatic perennial plant in the family yada yada yada. It is native to the Indian subcontinent and widespread as a cultivated plant throughout the Southeast Asian tropics. Not much of how it tastes compared to regular basil, but I imagine it has a much more poignant taste to it. Poor lass.
He's judging, he's tasting, he's divining the secrets. Ooh, yogurt.
Yeah, that goes in hand with what I was saying about holy basil being a bit more intense. But yeah, yogurt's usually used in curry quite a bit as well, sometimes as a side dish to help mellow things out slightly. It's a bit like how you might have chutney sometimes. You want something sweet to go with some of that heat. Dig into music.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Why don't you become mine? Sorry, my heart belongs to another.
Indeed, the curry. It calls me.
100 million, damn! I'm not for sale, lady.
Begone, fart, and rate my dish.
It's like I'm looking out for the woman who is like 20 years older than me.
Hey, you know, he has tastes. Oh my god, I'm exploding! Me too, brother, but it's a good death. Oh, I'm naked!
No, my clothes! So what do you reckon for this one? I reckon 95.
90s for sure.
Well, he hasn't placed yet. He hasn't got up. Of course he would be last.
Made it just in time.
20, 18, 20, 18, 18. That is a
Oh!
94. So I wasn't far off with my 95.
Yeah.
But that's only one better than Rio's. That's actually surprising. I thought he would only get... I thought you'd get like a couple of points over him at least. Oh, things are really heating up. As long as Soma can get into the 90s, he's a shoo-in.
Mm-hmm. Aww. Aww. Sorry, girls.
Oh yeah, that's like the other big clincher. It may only be 1 point, but the fact of the matter is 2 of those judges gave a perfect score.
Yep.
That says something. Oh yeah, of course the naked apron's gonna get in when his boy is up.
I'm here too.
And I've stolen your seat!
She can, like, try to downplay all she wants, but we know what her loins yearn for.
Alright. It's all been leading up to this. What is Soma going to present?
He went extra anime there for a second. He's a fast learner. Get ready to be schooled. Huh.
Curry omelette.
Is it a risotto in the shape of an omelette?
No, I reckon the egg's gonna like spill over everything. Check this shit out.
Ah! There's a bomb in the lasagna!
So they had very similar ideas with just like the fragrance bomb delivery. 2 flavor bombs in one night, we are truly blessed. I love Soma's cockiness so much in this. Mostly because he has the credentials to back it up.
See, I think that makes the difference between a cocky character and a likable cocky character, because a cocky character with nothing to back it up is just arrogant. A cocky character with all the skills to back it up is overly confident, perhaps, but is still endearing.
Exactly. And plus, you get to see him do things that you wouldn't see any other regular person do. Jesus Christ. I can't believe he just came up and socked us one.
Not gonna lie, this actually sounds really nice.
I would totally eat that.
I can see some perfect scores arising from this.
Yeah, I reckon they're gonna both get 94. I would not surprise me to see them both get the same score.
Huh. Yeah, either a draw or 95. It couldn't be anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I would be very surprised if it ended up as sort of like a low 90 or so to put him below Rio.
Keep him humble. It is only the first season after all.
Indeed, indeed.
No, I'm going with draw or 95. Final answer.
Yep, same here. I think that's a fairly safe bet.
There's so many layers to this. It's like an M. Night Shyamalan dish.
Wait a minute, the risotto has another omelette inside! Ah yes, mango chutney, a staple when it comes to curries, at least here in the UK especially. Then again, we here in the British Isles are no stranger when it comes to chutneys. We chutney just about everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Walker's flavour of, like, crisps that's chutney infused. Or for you Americans, Lay's potato chips. I was in space, just chilling.
I can't believe they replaced Jupiter with a mango.
As you do.
Well, it's probably more like Saturn considering the ring of the other shit going along. Murray laying down that lore. I really like this side to this character. I hope we get to see it more in Season 2.
Probably since he's broken past that, like, barrier. Now, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, this is a combination of his past failures, or not quite successes?
Yeah. He has learned from every single failure.
But it's still 490 losses. Well, at least he channels that energy into something creative.
Man, they're really milking this.
Yep. Suddenly going speed racer now.
Oh, they're even getting into, like, discussions about it. God, it could go any way.
Of course he thinks of the poleaxe when I consider his character looks like a scrawnier version of, what's his name from, Seven Deadly Sins?
Mm-hmm.
Pride, what was his name again? I feel like I should know this. Escanor, that's it!
In hindsight, Soma had a lot of balls for coming at a guy with a poleaxe who was just his bare fists.
It's the ultimate dragoon versus monk battle. Alright, here we go. Will it be a tie? Will it succeed? Or will it go slightly below?
Draw. Calling it now.
Ah, the tension is thick.
Ooh. Oh, motherfucker!
Of course. 18. 19. 18. So that's 95? No, 93. Oh, just short. Okay, well that's still good. It puts him second with Rio. I guess he couldn't really compete with the Grandmaster at this point. But, you know, 93 is very respectable. So that comes to the point now, who's gonna win the tiebreaker between the two fourth places?
I'm still going for Murray.
Huh, so the other three judges did slightly prefer his dish. Oh no, I'm gonna get an argument into it now.
This makes me stroke my mustache. Clearly it's better.
You're just an extra.
They don't have any discerning like character features and whatnot.
Yeah, it's mostly been about these three.
Motherfucker, I'll punch you!
Well, you know you've probably created a good dish if you can put the judges into a fistfight situation. The main tournament's gonna be so hype. It's like, can you stop beating me up, please? It's very distracting.
It's just like being hit with a feather duster, really.
So I reckon Soma overcoming Akira is probably going to happen during the main tournament then. This is but a taste, if you will.
I'll kill you all and eat you!
Alright, calm down, sir.
They just look up to see him laughing like that. Oh, the Orb selection was pretty fun, I gotta say.
Yeah, although we never got to see what was going to be settled with that tiebreaker. Unless he just let them both through? Although I doubt it. The kit and the caboodle? That's very high. That's very high expectations.
Character development.
Ah, turn around in the end. That's very nice. That fucking
What was that face? And then we'll go for a drink, so we're just lads around here. She's dying inside.
She really is. So many emoji faces.
Aww. Aww. Oh, it's got like an orchestrated version of the main theme. Oh wait, no, the old credits theme.
So it seems like all the Polar Stars did very, very good in general, but of course, only a few of them could have passed. You guys still insist on partying in my room. They don't know where to look.
That's just the Polar Star way.
It's perfectly normal, trust us. You'll get used to it before long.
Aww.
So I'm guessing maybe it was Marui that made it through. If that's the case, of the tiebreaker. Come at me, bro. And now they're all drunk.
Now they're soused off their orgies.
Oh no, she's drunk by herself. God damn. She's been sauced completely.
Aww.
I will fight for you. Alice, calm down. You're gonna rip through the fabric of space-time if you go any faster.
Jesus! Yeah, I guess.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Sometimes paperwork's gotta be done, and Alice is always gonna be Alice. Oh no. The stalker has passed from one to another.
Yeah, one competition isn't gonna stop her from being just a stalky person. Hey, it's the first OP! Do 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 do.
What the fuck?
Do ya do ya do ya do ya.
This is what I see in my nightmares. Disgusting! She's got it bad.
It's quite nice to hear this OP again as the ED.
He's gonna turn that failure into another success. He's actually sad because he came in second.
Yeah, she has come a very long way.
Yeah, everyone has, really.
Absolutely. You just needed someone to bring it out of you.
Oh. What's that bitch doing?
From one stalker to another.
Why am I hiding?
Oh god, they're all here! When did you get here?
Yeah, not quite equal. Well, the 20 from all of us is a bit much, and he was serious about it as well.
Yeah, I mean, using a hard-to-use spice will leave a long-lasting impression, as we can clearly see from the, first two judges. Oh god, I made a rainbow in a dish! Oh no, he's taken off the apron!
Okay, he had a Speedo on.
He wears it well, admittedly. I love that she was humming the tune as well. I like that, he's gained a heap ton of confidence and is really laying it on.
He becomes a bitch when he's drunk.
No, he just understands his brother.
These are the type of guys that put ketchup on fucking steak.
They really, really are.
I'll fucking yeet you!
Oh god! Well, there goes his spine.
Oh no. Oh, jeez, not again!
Glad you liked it.
I did like that.
We certainly did.
Yeah.
So, that is season 1 done and dusted then.
I like that hell of a lot. That was a great first season for such a frantic sort of food anime. My first foray into such a thing, actually.
The last episode of the season definitely delivered like I would hope. A bit of a surprise. I honestly did think Soma would maybe tie at the very least, but I suppose given that the main tournament is still at the forefront for the, I would imagine, the second season, I suppose it makes sense to have him just be below his level and then give him room to be slightly above his level later on, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to go all the way to the top at the very first season, because then where do you have to go, really?
Exactly. But as far as the season as a whole is concerned, yeah, I could think of very little to fault that. Obviously, I may not be as behind, like, all the obvious voluptuous boob bouncing and butt wiggling and what have you, but that's more of a personal thing. I don't have, like, oh my god, must-have taste for it, but the actual anime itself holds up very, very nicely, and it is just balmy enough that I can have a good laugh of it as well.
They have endearing characters, which helps sell all the lewd stuff and whatnot. That can go either way for me. It doesn't disgust me, doesn't annoy me or anything. It's just part of how the anime presents itself. So for a first season, we got to see Soma actually come in at a very high level but still struggle in places, which was something I was worried about. I thought he was just going to breeze through everything, which it did seem like at first, but then he started to cracks started to appear on the armor, and we got to learn about him, his backstory of the other characters in Polar Star, and I think we're in for something great. So shall we finish off this batch with episode 1 of the second plate, mate?
Yes, let's do it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the second season opens up.
Indeed, here we go. Episode 1 of season 2 of Food Wars in 3, 2, 1. Alright, ooh, fancy.
No plates this time, knives is the aim of the game this time.
I guess they have to start with a little bit of a recap just because it would have been a little bit of time between the first two seasons. Yep, we gotta get ready for the main tourney.
Alright, new opening? Nope, not quite yet. We haven't quite got that far. This is me when I'm packing to go to conventions. Except I would look for the same knife that I just confirmed was in there.
Yeah, it's just a fucking talk, a TED talk. You don't need the knives. I don't think we'll get the OP until episode 2 at this rate.
Maybe not, although we may do. We may get the opening as the ED like we did with Love Live.
Ah, very true. Very nearly thought I was going to transition to the OP there. What fills the box? Alright. Ooh, look at Erina with a bit of black in her ensemble.
Ah, bento. Very interesting, because even though the theme of the bento is very specific, what you can put inside of a bento is very, very wide open, so Soma has a lot of options for this one.
I actually had a bento box when I went to Showcase to see Avengers, because there's this option called the gallery, where you can sit like above everyone else, and it has really nice reclining seats, and you get a bento box which can either be sweet or savoury.
Yeah, looks like that bento box had a bit of everything, including dessert.
Indeed. Yeah, you're a bit of a cunt, honestly. Some would call that sexual tension. Yeah, I have to leave this very awkward situation by.
I'm hoping for more from Ishiki as well. I mean, he's kind of been there as sort of like, yeah, I'm part of the Elite 10, but we haven't really seen all that much of him other than being part of the comic relief at the dorm room. Oh my god, you gotta go up against Ishiki?
Oh, the following day, get in hall.
Wow, we're going straight into it. I approve immensely.
Oh, the director's here.
Well, of course, it's a main tournament. How can he not be there?
Wow, this is an action-packed first episode already.
Yeah, we're just going straight in. Oh, it's Alice to begin with. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, this could go either way.
Oh, it's the granddaughter of a director even. Wow, okay. I'm not sure whether that got revealed in the previous episodes of the first season, but at the very least it's the first I remember of it.
Yeah, if I haven't remembered it, it's new to me.
So, pure science versus unbridled instinct and know-how.
Indeed. So the thing with the autumn selection was those halls were for many people. This is just like, this is a straight up cooking battle, this is.
Well, it'd be a very, very weird second season if you went out in the first round.
It would, actually.
No, I did. You're just boring me. It's like I could be half asleep and still kick your ass.
I could do this all day. Let's do this shit.
Well, we know at this point the Nakiri sisters don't mess around. It's just that one decided to go full-blown science and the other one just decided to be really, really snooty and uppity.
2 hours to make a bento. Let's do this.
A la cuisine!
Mix some lava in here, get some spices.
Vampire blood, yep, got it all.
Alright, if I must. Oh god, even he doesn't know!
No, they're to hide my eyes at convenient times.
I mean, she doesn't just rely on science as a machine, she's got to, do the handiwork as well.
I like how she has, like, equal parts of just authentic seriousness and cutesiness rolled into one. It's very endearing.
You need both to be a balanced character and not just a stereotype.
Yeah, it's like how Ryu is, like, the calm, not really caring, and then just suddenly, yeah, I'm just gonna blow you all up.
A cold fusion bento box, perhaps?
Cold fusion bento, I like the idea of that. It's a hydroponic bento box.
Oh, the Dragon Balls, okay.
I'm seeing meat, I'm seeing salmon roe. No, it's actually sushi, but yeah, there's definitely salmon roe involved. What looks like a giant Brussels sprout. Liquid nitrogen. Oh, going into that fancy shit. I suppose it actually makes sense in this situation. Some people just like to put liquid nitrogen on things because, ooh, it's fancy looking.
Okay, so she's all about keeping it in prime freshness.
Yep, and using the power of science to make sure that everything remains intact and as it should be. Ah, the bonito itself as opposed to the flakes that usually end up getting used. Ah, okay, so she's making it in like a specific order so that all the flavors play off each other. Very clever.
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just cooking over her. Huh.
And zucchini, or cucumber to you and I. Actually, it can depend. Sometimes it's cucumber, sometimes it's courgette. Another wave of umami.
Throwing a whole lot of science at me, and to be honest, it's going over my head, but I never was good at science, so...
I'm having a tough time understanding it all, but I'm appreciating the level of detail that they're going into with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The purest of tomato juice. It's a pearl! Damn it, you didn't take it out! My teeth are ruined! Ah, so Alice employed the bubble tea maneuver. Very, very clever.
The director's voice sounds very familiar to me.
It does a bit, it kind of like sounds a bit maybe like Heihachi Mishima from Tekken.
Possibly.
The bento box can also be eaten.
I hope he looks exactly like that when Soma fights him in the final episode.
Well, Alice certainly laid down the gauntlet pretty heavily, so how is our boy Soma going to step up to the plate? This is all going by very fast. It's actually making me wonder if he really is going to go out in the first round.
Uh-huh.
Or if they're just going through it rather quickly, because obviously there's a lot of main events to go around.
Alright. It's now or never.
Oh, you think you would know Soma by now, but alas, these people keep falling into the same goddamn trap.
Uh-huh. Oh, interesting.
Oh, the assumption.
Oh, okay.
No, right, that's not the real thing.
Aw. Look, just because you brand it with your own name doesn't make it any more special.
Oh, I think they serve these at some Indian restaurants sometimes, where like all the bits and pieces are layered on plates on top of each other or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Sides, rice, soup. All in perfect harmony. See, Alice can appreciate that because she is a science buff. She likes the technology. I don't know. It may be part that, but also I feel like she's serious about her, comments.
Can't be a good fish cake, honestly.
Yeah, I've never seen a fish cake sort of made on sort of like a skewer before. I'm more used to the traditional round ones. Excuse me. Okay, I was not expecting that, but then again, maybe I should have.
We'll just ignore that non sequitur. Okay, the director was the voice of King Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z.
Ah, okay, that might be why it sounds a little familiar.
He was the voice of Sagat in Street Fighter 2-5, whatever that is. I'm just looking through other things here.
Ah, he's so pretty. Kawaii as fuck, mate.
Oh, he's the voice of Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2. He's Zero and so on.
Ah, okay, so he's had quite a bit of voice acting chops then.
Oh, and he was the voice actor for Worf in the Japanese version of Star Trek Next Generation, so on.
Somehow that seems very fitting, and I'm not surprised.
Okay, enough voice acting trivia, I'm concentrating now.
Yep, we're on the tuna now. And now for the soup. Oh, now he's getting involved. Everybody's having a party! Although the director hasn't joined in yet. Come on, I want to see him in one of those suits. Come on, Food Wars, don't fail me now!
I guess it would cook itself at that point. He needs something to truly wow them, to make them orgasm in fear. It's a passive-aggressive bake-off over here. Stuff of love, perhaps?
The stuff of legends? Oh, this is kinda neat.
Oh, so did he make her a bento box?
She just makes her bentos and comes by every day. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Soma, you're an absolute champion, my dude. Aww.
Oh.
That's damn adorable.
Love is what is in my bento box, Alice, and that is why you'll never beat me.
What lies beyond Flavor Town? Vote for me! Well, it's not salmon, bro. Knock on wood, we all stay good because we all live in Hollywood. Oh, it's Nori!
Yep.
So he did like Nori bubble tea maneuver.
I've never felt so good.
Sweet Jesus. So yeah, you're not the only one with science. Oh, she used his own weapon against her, I like it. This is a really damn good first start to the season.
It's exciting, you know.
And then they also taught me molecular dystrophy and nuclear physics.
It was a very advanced class. Oh, it's one of these. That's funny. I'm trying to cook for a fucking restaurant now.
It's kind of neat that he just got that off the back of like a cheap sweet packet. That's insane. I love it. Well done, sir.
He is a prodigy.
Oh, it just gets better.
It's a $20 bill. I feel so rich.
Oh, nice. That's a really nice way of looking at both, actually. I like the buried treasure analogy.
No.
I like how all four of these are way on board, yet we still haven't heard anything from the director.
He's savouring it, mate.
What? It just keeps going! My god! Isn't kudzu meant to be like a root of some description?
Not entirely sure. They love that shit.
I mean, Alice's bento was very nice and all, very well displayed, but Soma's bento is a gift that keeps on giving.
Yep. Kudzu is a group of plants.
So not necessarily the root, but just a plant in general.
Yes, that was the point, Alice.
Why is he naked? Just like, I have been to Flavor Town, and I did not get the t-shirt. I had no need for clothes.
See, he just makes good food. You make what you think is good food.
Warmth is a very powerful flavor component. Cold is more for the sake of like soothing and things like that, but warmth can really bring out flavors in ways that you couldn't with it just being in the fridge or a freezer or whatever. Alright, cloves ejected from the solar system in 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Nope, she's regressing. She is reverse aging. Never mind.
Oh. Oh no.
Damn it!
And that's where she'd meet Rio.
And that weapon will be Rio, and a headband. I think the decision is unanimous.
What? Oh, okay. Oh?
Wait, did that kid just step into my flashback? What matter of sorcery beefy?
I'll beat you in the past, the present, and the future.
Well, the closed ejection was about 30 seconds late, but it happened nonetheless.
Yep, there we go, he won!
This giant paintbrush will seal the judging. Well, he had a very tough first round, but he managed to see it through by maintaining the heart of what a true bento should be.
Indeed.
And opening?
Yeah, here we go.
Super Saiyan Umami 2!
Oh, I like this already. I think the song's a bit better than the previous one, even if the visuals in the second one were better so far.
Yeah, I agree. I'm liking the piano in the background, too.
Yeah, it adds a little something. Oh, we have new challenges, perhaps?
More additions to the harem.
Yes.
I saw a little bit of Itsuki as well. I'm not sure why they're all flying on knives exactly. Also, who's the dude who literally looks like Father Anderson from Hellsing?
I was gonna say, I guess we'll find out later.
It just goes to a tomato and just goes, if anyone does not accept our Lord, Jesus Christ, may he burn forever in hell, amen.
Yep, diamonds in the rough, as the director said last time.
Ah, mystery character towards the end, perhaps?
That is a really good OP, I'm assuming. Oh, Stinger.
But now Megaman will be next up, I believe. But who will she be facing?
Guide my hands.
Ah, she is facing not All Might, not Noctis, not Sasuke from Naruto.
Okay. I am closing that. Alright. I saw what the name of the next episode is, but I guess they're not having a clip. Yeah, there we go. The final 2 episodes of Season 1 of Food Wars and the start of the 2nd season. What do you think, Bob?
Man, that Season 2 was a powerful start, I gotta say. Wow, I was not expecting it to get into things that quickly. It's almost as if Season 1 never ended.
Yeah, really. Like, the pace was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there wasn't really any need to, like, faff around or anything like that. It's better just to go straight in. There's a lot of key players and a lot of main characters to get involved with and make sure that nobody's really rushed through. So I wouldn't be surprised if the entirety of Season 2 followed this formula.
Yeah, indeed.
With maybe some odd smatterings of maybe some backstory and lore here and there, but I get a feeling they'll sort of interweave that into the actual cooking competition as opposed to just, okay, here's the lore, here's the competition, and then some lore towards the end to seal it off.
Yeah, for sure, mate. The last 2 episodes of Season 1 were pretty good, but yeah, I think my favourite of those was actually the start of Season 2, so we're very much looking forward to continuing this, and thanks to Deimos and his relentless money-giving ways, we will be continuing the second plate next time. If you guys want your own TV comms, head to patreon.com/HellfireComms, and you can perhaps get yourself a quick look as well, because God knows the TV comms tier is fucking sold out right now, but hey, once we're caught up with the backlog, I'll open up some new slots, but not until then. So, see you guys next time for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Bye-bye.
See you later.